All right, everybody. Well, welcome to our first on-air hangout broadcast. My name is Justin. This guy on the phone, he's in North Dakota.
Ken Livingston.
That's Ken Livingston. This is Ken Waugh. Welcome to Against the Rules with Justin and Ken. It's going to be a wild ride if you read the bio. Basically, we're we're doing this because our friends and family said we needed a radio show. Well, we can't do a radio show, so this is the next best thing. So let's get this going.
Yeah. Sorry, just pumping fuel. It might be a little noisy right now. I'm a North Dakota oil hauler, but I don't live out here on purpose. I just work out here. I live in Washington State, where it's nice and there's trees and stuff. Out here, there's not anything to look at as far as scenery and or women. So if you're wanting to come out here for fun, that's not going to happen. And me and Justin, we've known each other, since 07, I think.
Longer than that, I think. No, it's about 07, yeah.
Yeah, we were both working at Schmucks. We were the two Schmucks whatever you call it.
Right.
And, it was kind of fun, hanging out with Justin and fucking go over to his house, play some guitar. Like, hey, maybe we should be friends and stuff.
Yeah.
And 8 years down the road, here we are, and going to try to input all of our stupid thoughts and opinions into your head.
Pretty much what we're going to do. So, you kind of don't have a choice. I'm just going to say that out right now.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, technically you have a choice. You just go up the little red X in the corner of your screen. That's your choice.
Right.
Or you can do earmuffs. I don't know how you were raised. I don't know. But, you might hear things that may offend you. And I'm sorry that we're not fucking sorry about it.
I know I won't be.
Yeah, no. I don't have... This guy just got pulled over. Oh, he hurt me. That's funny. He looked over. That's good. Sorry. I have what I like to call attention deficit who's shiny. So I might break off from a tangent to do something like laugh at somebody who just got pulled over. So prepare for that to happen because it's already one. But, me and Justin, we were just talking about how Donald Trump is going to spend over $1 billion on his campaign to be president. We thought that was interesting because nobody else can do that. You just have to write a check out of my personal bank account
Right.
for $1 billion.
Yeah.
He's probably one of a handful of people on earth that can do that.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Yeah. I mean, and if $1 billion doesn't buy his way into the hot seat, I don't know what will.
Yeah, I have really no idea. What he's thinking. I think he's trying to buy the presidency, really, me, honestly. But only thing he seems to know how to buy is toupees, so I don't know.
He's got that fine golden hair. Like a supermodel of that stuff. But, like I said, I like the fact that he's spending his own money to try to be president instead of Hillary. She's just trying to borrow money from Al Qaeda or whoever she's friends with to become president. And, like you were saying earlier, don't vote for Monica Lewinsky's ex-boyfriend's wife.
Yeah.
But, yeah. That's pretty interesting how he's not even batting an eyelash. Like, I'm just going to spend $1 billion. I don't think in my lifetime I will make, I don't know, maybe like a 1/1,000,000th of $1 billion.
Right. Well, I mean, I think that Donald Trump, like you said, he's running for president. I don't care really. Hillary Clinton is one that, wow, She just needs to hang her hat up because just walk away.
Yeah.
Just,
man.
Just walk away.
She is, she's like, I don't know. If she gets elected, I swear to God, I'm going to move to Mexico because there's probably going to be more jobs down there.
Right.
There's better health care. Nobody said anything about better hospitals or doctors, but no.
Nope.
Yeah, I mean, I can't stand it. And she's probably going to get the vote just due to the fact that, we've never had a woman president. Like, yeah, well, wait for a good one to come. All right? Don't just vote for the first woman you see, because this is not the one to do it with.
Right.
But, yeah, so pretty much another breaking off point here.
Right.
Pretty much every show we're going to be doing, you're going to be hearing a lot of noise coming from my end as I am driving for work while we're on the show right now. And, yes, I'm driving a semi-truck, so it's going to be noise. And I would apologize for it, but, well, we're past that now, so.
We're past that. We're going to go ahead and just get past that now. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fantastic, yes.
So if it bothers you, then go ahead and write a little note and just fold it up real neat and go shove it up your ass.
Yes. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I find it funny that, like,
I'm okay with
it. I like how it's like, oh, yeah, I'm not going to, there's no way in hell I'm voting for Monica Lewinsky's ex-boyfriend's wife.
Yeah.
It's like I wouldn't do anything with Hillary Clinton or really Bill, but
I like Bill has a better chance with Justin than Hillary.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's still going to take a lot.
Anything with Hillary or really Bill. I mean, hey, if the lights were off or, if it was raining, I don't know.
It's the voice. I don't know what it is.
There you be back.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Yeah, sure you did.
Yeah, right. Keep telling yourself
that's why you're smiling all the time.
Right. That's why you were grinning when you said it, you fucktard.
Yeah.
That's like, and I mean, I'm sure that, Hillary's box has got 1 million miles on it, and it's just not worth, fucking throwing anything in.
Yeah.
But it's like, I want to know how Hugh Hefner does what he does. I think he should be president. You want to know why? Because he's still getting us quality ladies like our wives.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. That guy's beanbag has got to be so worn out by now.
It's probably like a fucking catcher's mitt.
Yeah, it probably does look like a catcher's mitt, or like an old tire, or just a piece of bark. I don't know. That thing slapped against more assholes than the rest of the politicians in the house.
Right. But yeah,
I don't know.
I find it funny because like he still can walk, and I mean I'm sure that he has like gotten more strange than like the biggest male prostitute or best porn star out there.
No, I'm sure, but he's probably so worn out right now. He's got like that inflatable penis. He's just got to squeeze his apple bag so it inflates all the way. I'm willing to bet Bill Clinton get more action due to the fact he used to be president, and he's Hefner's got a couple years on Bill. So Hefner, he may have been really good at what he was doing or whatever. I don't know. I hadn't had a chance. But he's like, what, 90? I mean,
he was in World War II. I know that much. Like,
I mean, he was the person to turn Hollywood's land into Hollywood.
Basically. I mean, well, that and the mafia, but...
yeah, help the mafia. Yeah, that's just little things, though.
And, like, it's funny to me because, like, he probably can't, like, he walks around barely, but I'll bet you his ab muscles are fantastic.
Oh, yeah, the guy's probably got a back like a freaking Mexican laborer.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're offended by that, whatever.
Yeah. Ask me. Do I care?
Yeah, pretty much.
And well, I just turned off on the whole live chat portion of it. So if you have a way to do that, there's a group chat. Throw something in our way. Yeah. Now I spoke to a friend of ours named Anna earlier, and funny story. Ha ha. So Anna and her fiance now. Congratulations on that, by the way. They just got engaged, and so kudos to them.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah.
Both of you.
I found it, like, I was kind of thrown back and I was kind of swept away at the same time. I found it funny that, well, not funny, but, humorous that.
It's funny.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I found it funny that the first time we ever met he sold Anna up the river something fierce. I mean, this guy did not know us from Adam. And
it's just like, didn't even blink about it. He's like, hey, you guys want to hear something funny? Like, was that question worth asking? I mean, you didn't need to have all those words.
Right.
You're talking to Justin and Ken now.
Yeah.
Asking us if you want to hear something funny is like asking a bear if he wants to go kill a bunny or something. I don't know.
That's like asking the Pope if he wants to freaking throw down a prayer and wear a big hat.
Like asking the Pope's toilet if they want holy crap.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. But anyway, so he goes, you know what Hannah hates the most? And we were like, what? Because we're always looking for things to...
Yeah, hang over her head.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he goes, the word irritated.
Oh, man, she's going to get so irritated when she hears this.
Irritated as shit.
Yeah.
It'd be like that time that Al-Qaeda said they was going to blow up Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri. I was so pissed. I jumped in my bass boat, irritated as fuck, went across the water to go kick some ass.
I'll blow his hand off his head. Because that's who I hang out with.
But yeah, so and I mean, it's funny. It's like we accepted him in the group the second, like we're like, oh, wow, like you guys just what the shit? You okay? All right, yeah, you're in.
That's like, apparently you know how to get information out of her that we don't.
Yeah, because
we've known her for longer than you have, and we're learning stuff.
Yeah, this has never come to light.
Yeah, like, hey, what else you got?
Yeah, you want to let us.
We're always willing and able to jump on somebody's sensitive spot over and over and over.
Yeah.
Just for us, we're kind of selfish that way. So, yeah, it may be taxing and difficult to be our friend, but it is also beneficial because we do that to other people while you're around, and you get to be a part of the Laugh Chocolate Circle.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. and if you want to make fun of us for doing whatever we do, I don't know why you would, because we're awesome. But yeah, feel free, and we will dish it right back to you.
Yeah. If you have the like it was put to me, if you have the balls to open that can, hang on to your fucking panty liners. This is gonna be a wild ride.
Pretty much, yeah. I don't understand. I just watched the cop. That's another one of the things. Sorry. Just watched the cop drive by a guy with one headlight out. Didn't do anything. The guy he had pulled over not 10 minutes ago had a headlight out. And same cop. I don't understand what happened. Maybe it's the same guy, actually. I don't know. Like, hey, you still got a headlight out. Like, yeah, I know. It's been 10 minutes. Leave me alone.
Dude, I couldn't even make it to the parts store fast enough. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, it's closed. It's 10. There's nothing out here that's open for convenience other than gas stations. So yeah, me and Justin, we're both kind of like a jack of all trades. I'm obviously hauling crude oil right now, so that's something. I was a mechanic beforehand, so was Justin, and we actually owned the shop together. And we have a bunch of fun times from that shop. We have a couple stories we could share, and a lot of them aren't flattering. They aren't I don't know, wouldn't be good advertising skills,
right.
advertising points, but they're funny.
They're hilarious.
Yeah, so this old shop that we were in had like a center post lift.
I remember this.
Probably 50s in it. It was probably put there in the 50s. And so, yeah, it was worn out. It was one of those pneumatic lifts. So you fill up a little gas chamber, a little air chamber under the ground, and it lifts that ram, which has the car rack. So, you know, when there's no car on it, it does it so nicely and smooth, just up and down. Well, first time we ever tried to lift the car, we had a Mitsubishi Galant up on ready to get lifted and everything, and so we're filling up the rams, trying to lift up the hoist, and Justin's over by the wall next to the valve, filling up the hoist, trying to get it to go up, and nothing's happening. I'm like, well, this sucks. We have a shop with a hoist, but it's more like just a thing blocking the floor.
Right. It's more of an irritant than anything.
Yeah, so you were just holding that down, just filling it. We're like, well, what in the hell is going on? And it was just filling with air, just constant. Like, well, this is not good. Because, I mean, there's got to be a lot of pressure in there now.
Right.
So I went over towards the back of the car and gave it a little wiggle. Just try to break her loose. I don't know. Well, when I did that, it worked.
Yeah,
and the car shot at like 50 miles an hour. It topped off the rack and jumped off the hoist for about 6 inches, and then landed back on the hoist, and then it brought the hoist down with it, right next to my face. And ladies and gentlemen, that was at the point in time where I grabbed a cigarette out of Justin's pocket. And
yeah. Now, mind you, when this happened, I'd never seen Ken smoke a cigarette in his life.
Yeah. But that was pretty much the only thing keeping me at that time from shitting myself. And that was pretty fun.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that happened.
Yeah.
We kind of did the same thing with Anna's truck. And we got it stuck on there.
Right. It didn't want to come off
the hoist. Yeah.
Well, it was a Chevy. It was a 2-wheel drive Chevy pickup. So obvious. I mean, it loved being in the shop, anyways. I mean. Yeah. I mean, we'll jump on the topic of Chevys, Dodges, and Ford here in a little bit. But I mean, I'm not saying it was a bad truck. I mean, it is, but that's not what we're saying. That particular one was okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the older ones with, metal, they were good. Well, even unless you get the metal that's all rusted out, like all of them. But,
it's like, what irritated the piss out of me about that truck? And by the way, Anna, we know you're listening. We just got a text from, I think it's Erm, and she goes, yep, she's irritated. So kudos. And I like the fact that now we don't have a time limit on our broadcast, but you're in the hour of against the rules with Justin and Ken. Just saying.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I got to say something real quick. We kind of touched base on Anna, and I think it's time we kind of go into a little bit about Erm, and which is short for Ermond, which is Anna's fiance.
I swear to God, I was told it was Ermond.
Dude, I read his Facebook page. It's pretty sure it's Ermond, ERMOND. I think. I don't know.
I know how it's spelled. Anyway, let's carry on.
Yeah, let's just
Ermond.
We'll get some clarification on that later. It's funny to me because, and we just got another text in.
Right. Does it say I'm right? I bet you it says I'm right.
No.
Okay.
It's actually from my mom. She goes, hold still.
Tell her I said what's up.
She heard you.
Oh,
Oh, fuck. Yeah, no, that was good.
no, yeah, I haven't laughed that hard since I was a little girl. Thank you.
I remember that. Anywho, it's funny about Armand is he's actually Puerto Rican. And, I mean, every group needs a minority. And,
yeah, we got rid of the Asians, so we needed something.
Yeah, we needed something. We were a little too one way with our group. It was too circular. We needed to be.
The only thing we were missing is a bunch of blankets and horses.
Yeah, really. And so Anna brought in Erm to our lives, and Erm is an awesome dude. I'm happy to call him a friend. He's a cool guy to hang out with, and I find it funny because he is Puerto Rican. Now, let me tell you a little something about Erm. He is not Puerto Rican in any way, shape, or form. He's whiter than I am, and I've got a tan going. I mean, if I lifted up my shirt, showed you my boobs, he was whiter than my pasty ass. Sometimes. I don't know. It depends on what he puts on. But
yeah, this guy's whiter than Richard Simmons in the winter.
And he's always got a hat on forward. And he's I want to say he's 135, 140 pounds.
I'd give him 105 dripping wet.
Really? Wow.
Well, I don't know. He's kind of tall.
Yeah,
I'm kind of short, so everybody's kind of tall.
Yeah. Fucker. Anywho. and he it's funnier than hell because he goes and like he's completely opposite of what you would think because like he doesn't have a little flag hanging from his rear view mirror in his car, He's just
he doesn't have a whole bunch of tacky clothes. You wouldn't guess he's a Rican.
Yeah, he's not. I mean, you would not think that he didn't float across here to Florida on a pontoon or a banana peel, whatever you want to call it. But it's pretty funny. By the way, I hope you understand the disclaimer of the show and that we do not care if we hurt your feelings. And we are getting. Yeah. And I've got my phone here, and we are getting a bunch of text messages. Hang on. And I was right. It's Armand. And
are you serious?
Yeah. So, and it's like Justin is right. Yes, yes, and yes, hold still, and it is Armand.
God damn it!
So now I know to hold still for shizzle. Son of a bitch. And yeah. So anywho, we I kind of came up with a little segment of the show, and this is where we're gonna really, really, really start to branch out and just hang on.
We'll start kissing dudes or not, but I mean,
you brought it up.
Well, I guess you gotta do it now.
Yeah. You know where there's a truck stop at. Anywho,
you'll pick me up a lot, lizard.
Yeah. We both kind of have a background in guitar playing, and we jam very much. In fact, you can actually see a bunch of the guitars in the background of I'm going to call me and Ken's man room. This is the studio. This is where all the shit happens. This is where the magic happens, if you want to put it, but nothing gay.
Not like the magic on a porn set, so don't get any idea.
Yeah, like nothing past the first knuckle, really. I mean, it's...
Yeah, you don't want to make it weird. Just trim your fingernails in. That's all you need.
Yeah, just make sure you're trimmed up nice and fine, no dirt under there, and wash your hands. Man. That's a big one.
I think I left a little bit of my soul with that joke.
My manhood just went out the window. I got to go grab my man card out of Mel's purse, but...
Yeah. Let Char know that... just to grab my balls for a second, make sure they're still, inflated and waiting for her.
Right.
Frank.
Hooray. Sounds like you got a little thingamabop in the doohickey.
I absolutely did get a thingamabob in my doohickey, but not. Yeah, man, that sounded weird too.
Yeah, you're just making everything sound gay right now.
I feel so uncomfortable right now.
Do you feel a slight pinch?
Yeah, you're gonna feel some pressure.
But I believe that I had a little thing going, and it was dumbass of the day, or just whatever we feel like making fun of. We're not really making fun of, but discussing and letting our opinions be heard on a comedic level.
Yeah. Like, I got something to say about everybody's always asking me, not like I'm a celebrity, like I'm walking through the store, like, hey, what's your opinion on this? Nobody cares about my opinion. I just give it to them.
Just like, we don't really care about yours.
Yeah. But everybody's asking me, like, oh, what do you like, Chevy, Dodge, or Ford? And most of my friends know that I'm a Dodge guy. But they all have their ups and downs, you know? I mean, yeah, Dodge, the second generation Dodge, they had really bad, automatic transmissions. They got bad steering, power steering boxes. We got issues with pretty much a lot of the suspension on the second generation coming. And Ford, you got the same kind of issues. You got front end loose, you got, especially with the F-250s and such, and the first generation Power Stroke. And so and then Chevys, a common problem is when you get a Chevy, your dick turns into a pussy. And that's unfortunate for some. And
some already come that equipment's factories for some.
That's just that's one of the risks you take. If you drive a Chevrolet, you might just have to sit down with your baby. and we can Justin can make fun of Chevy, Dodge, and or Ford. We have all of them. I have an '82 Mustang. I have an '04 Dodge Diesel, and I have an '07 Chevy Suburban. So, fight me with your opinion.
Yeah. I have an '83 Dodge Ram Charger. I have a '94 Ford F-250 Power Stroke 5-speed 4-wheel drive. I have a '93 SHO Taurus. I have a '78 Malibu Big Block. And so we're allowed to pretty much make fun of anything because we own them. But no, I find it funny that people I have to say the one brand out there, or just the stigma behind it, is Toyota trucks. Fucking hate them. Hate the douchebag that drives them because they think it's the best thing on the planet.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm sorry.
I got a lot of friends that are big Toyota fans. Eric Smith, you're getting thrown out the wind in this one. He did, however, congrats on this one. He traded his Toyota for a Chevy, but now he's got a pussy. So that you trade one for another. So that's how that works.
Right.
But it's still American now.
America.
Yeah. So it's gonna break all the time. And he's gonna buy tampons once a month. But he's got something that was built in America. It's got a French name, but it's American. Yeah, so and I got a buddy named Matt, and he has a Toyota emblem tattooed on his arm. Swear to God.
Are you kidding?
Like, is that sober? He's like, oh, it's so sweet.
Dude, I love people that get tattoos. Like, how retarded do you have to be to get a tattoo that says something, but you don't know how it's spelled?
Yeah,
why?
It's Toyota 4x4 full throttle. Like, full throttle is what? Like, barely being able to get up to speed on a freeway?
Right.
Now I gotta say, Toyota Supra, one of the only good Toyotas that, obviously, I think everybody on Earth knows that a Supra is a freaking monster of a car. But other than that, dude, other than the one car that wasn't sold in America, I mean, the Toyota pickups, come on, get rid of those.
Yeah.
But you could spend $5,000 lifting your Toyota 12 inches, and it still might be as tall as stock Dodge full-time.
That's
yeah,
a true
you got a lot more
story.
ground clearance because there's a lot less truck. You got a lot less power.
Right.
And that's not what I'm looking for in a pickup. Let me let you know what I'm looking for in a pickup. I want power and I want space.
Right.
That's pretty much it. That's none of that.
Right.
Now, if I wanted a four-wheeler with a bed and a windshield, I'd get myself a Toyota pickup. Yeah, they're good off-road, but there's nothing to them. Jeeps are good off-road, but I wouldn't want one. Just couldn't do anything in it.
Yeah.
So just go off-road.
My significant other wants a Jeep SRT8.
Oh, no, that's not a Jeep. That's a freaking sports SUV.
Right.
I'm talking cute Jeeps, you know, the little things you can take the doors off and still drive legally.
Yeah. Yeah.
That Jeep.
The sad part is I told her that we'd possibly look at getting one.
Yeah, it'd be so much fun, dude.
Oh, I know.
6.4 liter Hemi. Oh. I was looking at a SRT8 300Z. It was at Dave Smith for $14,900. I was like, oh no. Not advertising for Dave Smith, but
SRT8 300. Oh, C. I thought you said Z as in Z. I was like, what the? What?
Yeah, SRT8 300Z.
Yeah.
Yeah, they stopped making the 300Z in like 95. Yeah. So I did my daily homicide today. Killed myself a pheasant, one of the suicidal animals that lived out in North Dakota. I don't know. I've seen pheasant. You know, there's pheasant in Washington State where I live, and they don't seem as stupid over there. I don't understand why they run. They don't fly so much. They just run.
Yeah.
You see them on the road.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you got a set of wings. You got both of them. Use them. I'm driving to work today in my pickup, and I was actually on the phone with Justin. I was like, oh. Like, I do that now. That's what happened. And, yeah, that bird got a little taste of America, and too much for it. Just died.
It's like
I got to where I was going. A bunch of bird feathers fell off my truck. It was pretty funny.
It's like turkeys. The fucking stupidest bird.
I almost hit like 12 turkeys the other day. 2 days ago, I was driving down this road, and there was like, I just got a video of it. There was like 10 or 12 turkeys just crossing the road. And I was in my semi, and I would have hit one. But it was at the beginning of my shift, and I didn't have a cooler. It was at the end of my shift, however, I would have nailed them, brought home some dinner. But by the end of my shift, I worked, 14 to 16 hours a day. That's not going to be good anymore by the time I get off of work. But I kept it alive somehow. Like, no, freeze, bird, freeze. You don't die on my table.
Yeah. This job doesn't get any easier.
God damn it. Don't make me play God.
As you walk away.
Yeah, animals out in North Dakota, I swear North Dakota sucks to begin with. There's nothing here to look at, like I said before. And if dirt and wind don't give you a boner, you're not going to have a good time. That's just it. And that's why it pays so good. Because it sucks. And I think it's really depressing the animals. So there's like, oh, there's another truck, thank God. And so they run out in front of it. And it happens all the time. Like one of our drivers, he destroyed his passenger side headlight with a jackrabbit. He was driving up to him on the road.
I just got a text. I hate to cut you off, but our good friend Armand actually just texted and phoned in, kind of a thing. And it says, Abby says, good night, Justin and Ken. So I would like to say good night, Abby.
Oh, good night.
Tee. So going back to the whole shop days, I gotta say, you remember when that guy walked in that was super fucking happy?
Oh, God.
And you left me hanging there with that guy as you walked away into the shop and laughed your ass off?
yeah, he was just flamboyantly happy. Like, oh my God. But I mean, I've been happy in my life. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, oh, I probably should have slowed down a little for that one. But I mean, I've been happy before. But this guy was just like that. I mean, it's just, he's just, oh, I'm awake and I'm alive. It's all still here. I'm awesome. Yes. I love life. It's a beautiful day. I saw a wonderful little bird went on a power line, which was put there by a great, powerful man.
Uh-oh. We may be losing the phone service.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah, there you are. Great.
Yeah, so just a heads up, North Dakota sucks for cell phone reception.
That may happen. We may lose Ken, but don't worry, he will find his way back.
Yeah, well, I do get lost however often, but I do find my way back. Yeah. I got that stupid church song stuck in my head now.
Stupid church song?
Once was lost, but now I'm found. And I just know that's the lyrics. I don't have the actual tune stuck in my head, otherwise it's probably from the radio. But, yeah, not a big church goer. Not saying I'm against it, but I don't agree with it. I don't disagree with religion. I just don't agree with church. I don't agree in some guy telling you his opinion on the Bible, and you're supposed to take that to heart.
Right.
Who's this guy? Like, it's just raised by some woman who is a bagger at a grocery store. You're supposed to listen to him? No.
I don't know. When it comes to religion, I honestly, I know this is going to be a touchy subject. If anybody watches this after it posts on the Manly Cave, which is our YouTube page, and basically, I mean, that's where you'll find a lot of videos about our cars, what we're doing, jam sessions, so on and so forth. But I don't believe that a supreme being wants me to go to a building on Sunday. I'd rather sit and scratch my nuts. I really would.
Yeah, no, I don't understand. And people are like, oh yeah, Jesus wants you to write a check to the church. It's like, why? So the church can buy some new TV monitors? Like, I doubt that's what Jesus wants. Like, give us some money so we can buy loudspeakers so we can sing somebody's songs and make them rich.
Yeah.
That's not church. and yeah, all right. Well, the biggest thing is to make people comfortable, so let's try to not talk about religion.
Right.
Yeah, that's one of those things. You can talk about religion to anybody. I don't care if pastor. He's like, well, hold on now. I don't even know you.
Right.
I don't know if that's true, but if I were a pastor, that's what I would say. Like, look, I'm off right now. So, you see me working? No, leave me alone.
Yeah. Go away. Go away, fat man.
It's like bad Santa. I'm on my lunch break, okay?
Can you imagine if the Pope yelled that?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking A. So, yeah. Well, we have two viewers, and, well, we just lost one. And I think we just lost Ken. Is he still there? Yeah, we just lost to Ken. All right. So, you get to hear me rant a little bit. And basically, this is the show in an essence. Obviously, our first one's not going to be our best one. Oh, there he is again. Hang on. Hi, welcome back. How was your trip?
Pretty good, like a large pepperoni, maybe some pineapple, maybe a little honesty.
So I was just thinking about you. Remember your last birthday party?
Yeah, that was the one before this last one.
Yeah, this one that's just about to not happen, or about to happen, but before that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
that was an awesome one. Thank you, Charlotte. That was probably the coolest thing that's ever been done for me. Oh, that was pretty sweet.
And
anyway, what were you saying?
I gotta remember when Eric was being Eric. Woo!
Yeah, we all love Eric.
That was the night that a Jeffrey got broken out. Not going to say who partaked in that, but that was the night.
God.
Yeah,
the Jeffrey. Who could be afraid of a Jeffrey?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking me.
Yeah, if I remember right, you woke up in the yard with your underwear on your head.
No, it was on somebody else's head.
Oh, we're not going to mention any names.
That guy just broke my windshield. What a dick. Well, I think I have to pay for it. Whatever. Anyway.
Yeah.
It didn't fall on my lap. It just broke like shit.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. Like I said, I don't have to pay for it.
Right.
It was just alarming.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I grabbed onto my purse for a second. I thought I was about to have to scream fire and kick somebody in the nut. Because you never scream rape. Nobody responds to rape.
Yeah.
That's what I learned in women's self-defense.
Yeah.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
I my favorite, it's funny because, well, I shouldn't say anything about that particular subject. It's funny. But when you think that a whistle is going to save you, when somebody blows a whistle, you know what the first thing comes to mind? Now, I am a gun lover. I am a gun owner. I am a gun enthusiast. And, well, America. And
America. I mean, bacon and hamburgers and women, bikinis.
And basically, I find it funny that, I understand that, there's mace, there's tasers out there and all sorts of things, but you decided on a whistle. Now, the first thing that comes to mind is when I hear a loud whistle is what the fuck, who has a whistle? Who let the retard out? Why is there somebody running around blowing a whistle?
Yeah, it's like anytime you hear a traffic cop, the guy directing flow of traffic, you don't run out there to see if somebody's getting raped.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, officer. I thought someone was getting raped over here. Stop blowing your whistle like a woman.
Yeah, would you quit it? So I just think somebody's trying to make a left turn.
Yeah. Maybe you should get yourself a dog whistle. If you're getting raped and a whole bunch of dogs show up, the guy's probably going to leave you alone.
Yeah. He's going to be like, well, this is weird.
Yeah, that's different.
But, yeah.
That took a dark path quickly.
Yeah, that was very dark. We should go back over to the light. To come to the light.
Yeah, let's talk about, I don't know. Remember that time we had Joe Ramirez's Camaro in there in the shop?
Oh.
And we just installed a new throttle cable. And we're trying to get this thing all broken in because we got a new cam in it. We got the intake gasket seal. And we had to replace lifters, push rods, camshaft. And we're just trying to get this thing going and out the door so we can get some damn money. And so the customer can be happy or whatever. But, we replaced the throttle cable. This thing had an MSB ignition box and a Blaster 2 coil. So a lot of current going through those wires. Well, this was also a car that did not, the ignition switch was broken. So you started it, you couldn't turn it off without stalling the car. You'd have to put it in gear and let out the clutch.
Right.
Problem with that is when we had the car started, the front of the car was up on jack stand. So we couldn't just hold the brake and let out the clutch because the front tires were off the ground. And I'm glad I made that connection before I decided to do that because you were standing in between that car and another car.
Right. And so we had to kill the car because the second we started the car, it took off to about 3,600 RPM.
Oh,
now, when I say it took off, it was like, what? Almost wide open. And we didn't catch it. And so luckily the motor, we were the ones that built the motor, so we knew it could take it. not to toot our own horns here. That was really gay. Sorry. And
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I wasn't there for it. I was in another room. Anywho,
yeah, that was my office.
Yeah, it was my office. And so I was like, "Fuck! I'm gonna grab the coil wire." Well, let me tell you a little something about what happened then. I grabbed the coil wire and yanked it off the blaster tube coil. That was the easiest way for me to kill the car. Well, when I did that, it decided to transmit all that power through my body and out my leg. And
and there's a lot of spark going through that damn wire.
Yeah, there was a lot of, like, it looked like I was being I'm not going to say, shocked by lightning, because the sparks came out, and even though the wire wasn't connected, the electricity still thought, I'm going to go through this guy. And I hit the ground so fast, I don't really remember. All I remember is laying there, and Ken and a very good friend of ours, BJ, standing over me going, "Dude, oh my God, are you okay?" And I'm just like, and I mean, I haven't been right since, but I think it's a good thing. But that was a really painful experience.
That was one of those shocking experiences.
It was very electrifying, and it was an eye opener. I think my teeth even glowed.
And other puns.
But yeah, no. So we're sitting there, and yeah, you remember the okay. So now we're gonna get into drunk stories, and now we're gonna get into like past stories that are just fucking hilarious. So our friend, again, BJ, decided to come back from Yelm, and when he did, he brought back a thing of black velvet. And when he did this, he decided we're gonna have black velvet and Coke. And back then, I was a drinker. I'm not really a drinker now. I like to drink, sometimes, but it's not like to get drunk. It's more of a with friends, we're gonna have a couple drinks and we're gonna see what happens.
Just maintaining a buzz.
Now remember, nothing past the knuckle, nothing gay.
Yeah, no. So, I'm not gonna do anything like a reach around.
No. So.
Oh man, that's another part of my soul gone.
So we're sitting there, and BJ pours me a drink. He goes, "No, I'll make you a drink. I'm going to go to the kitchen." I'm like, "Okay," thinking nothing's going to be wrong with this situation. I should have known better. I really should have. And BJ makes me a drink. Now this drink was a Big Gulp cup from AM/PM. Now, if you're familiar with AM/PM and Big Gulps, just picture any extra large drink from any fast food joint you could ever think of. He fills it halfway with black velvet and a quarter of the way up, or maybe another half, but it was about a quarter to about 7/16 the rest of the way up with Coke, basically just for color.
Yep.
Now he's calling me a pussy at this point, like, "Oh, you can't stand man's alcohol, blah, 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 blah." So I got my dander all up, and my hair in the back of my neck was all up, and I was like, "Motherfucker." Put out my plumage, and I was like, I slammed it. I slammed half of it, I should say. I didn't slam the whole thing. I slammed half of it. And I was fucked up. Now, we're going to get into a cake lid story here in a second, and that's a little side snippet. But basically what had happened is I don't really remember much, but all I know is that as I ended up polishing it off, and we were watching a movie called Rocky Balboa.
Yeah.
And
you may have heard of it.
Yeah, you may have heard of it. We're big Stallone fans, And all I guess I don't know. This is probably where you would come in, but I guess
Yeah. So Justin's sitting there, just like kind of fading in and out of consciousness, sitting in the recliner, and I'm keeping an eye on him because I wasn't drinking. I wasn't, not because I'm not a drinker. I don't kiss bunnies or any of that shit. I'm still a knuckle dragger. I just don't like hard alcohol because a pussy or whatever. Like fill in your own blank, whatever. So I'm sitting there looking at Justin, looking at BJ, and BJ and I are talking back and forth, and we're talking about Justin. Like, he's pretty fucked up, man. I think it was to celebrate your belated birthday or BJ's birthday. Somebody's birthday was involved.
It was BJ's birthday.
Yeah, because we had a cake lid.
Yeah.
so we're watching Rocky, and me and BJ are talking, like, yeah, he's really fucked up right now. And Justin leans over with his, half-closed eyes and is, he's talking like his tongue is in the way of his mouth. He's like, shh, we're walking Raji. I laughed so hard. I mean, I was laughing pretty much for the rest of the night because of that. And I don't think you knew why that was funny for 10 minutes.
Nope.
It's just like, dude, you guys are laughing. I'm trying to walk Raji. Come on, shut up. And then count the spiral. But hey, aren't we? You got about 6 minutes left, right?
Yep, a little bit.
Well, I think we got one more time. Let me tell an Edelbrock story here.
All right.
Buddy, Jeremy Nykiel. Me, Justin, Jeremy, and a lot of other buddies, we all used to live in the same apartment complex. And it was like our own prison yard. And so, Edelbrock was a known, character around there. Edelbrock is my dog. He's half pit bull, half mastiff, and he's all American. So, anyway, he's awesome, and he's stupid, and he's fast, and he's tough, but he can't stop to save his life.
No.
So, me and Jeremy we're out just BSing in the parking lot of the apartment complex, and we're throwing a tennis ball for Edelbrock, which is like heroin to that dog. And so, me and Jeremy just BSing, we just throw the ball, Edelbrock bring it back, just throw the ball, Edelbrock bring it back, and Jeremy's like, God, shut up, because when Edelbrock doesn't get his ball thrown right away, he'll bark you to death.
Yeah, he'll just start yelling at you.
And bark at you so much. It's so annoying if you get so you gotta throw a ball. And so Jeremy got annoyed and he threw his tennis ball, and it just happened to roll and stop rolling directly beneath the tongue of a boat trailer in the parking lot.
Now, mind you, I was not there at this point. I was on my way there. I met them in the parking lot, and all I remember is coming there, and there was like there was some fur missing off his head. But yeah. So Edelbrock is, and I see where the ball lands. I'm like, oh no, dude! It's so funny to call Edelbrock, but he doesn't hear anything. He's just like, go get the ball before it gets up and leaves. So he's hauling ass, and he gets like a foot before the boat trailer and just nails this thing, man. And just keep in mind, there's a boat on this trailer. So he hits this boat, and it's a double axle trailer. He ends up moving the boat trailer about 6 inches with his head. Full speed, just whack, just nails it, moves the boat trailer over, and just grabs the ball and comes back. He comes back to see me. He drops the ball and he's sitting there like throwing it. It's like, dude, you're bleeding from your head. And he's got a cut right above his eye. I'm like, God, if I did that, hit something that hard with my head, I'd be pooping out a hole in my side for the rest of my life. Right.
And eating my food through a straw. I don't understand. And he's just so tough, but he's stupid. But yeah, man, that dog is something else. And we got a whole bunch of other dog stories.
Yeah.
Tim, but we're just about out of time now.
Yeah, we are. So we will be doing one of these either every day or every other day. I'm not quite sure. We're not quite sure.
Whatever we want, and if we can't get fired for not doing one, so
yeah. I mean, who's going to fire us? Really? I mean, management's been dickheads, but you know how that is. We're not going to go into that. So, anywho, we will and don't, we have the manly cave, and put some stuff up on the discussion board. Give us some comments. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you don't like. And you know what? If you tell us something, we're probably going to talk about it. And if you want to go that route, by all means do. But just keep in mind that we will dissect whatever you say.
Yeah. And we will take into account everything you tell us that offended you. And we will, so the next show, we will completely exploit that and make you feel worse as a person. So go ahead, let us know how much feelings of yours got hurt.
And I want to say, I'm getting a text, and I want to say thanks to all the 3 viewers that are chiming in. I've got a little viewer counter thing on the bottom of my screen, and it keeps bouncing between 2 and 3. We will get into bonfire stories. We will get into current events. We will get into basically everything that is going on that we find relevant and that we talk about. Now, this is just our first show to get the lay of the land, so obviously we're not expecting it to be the best. But trust me, hang on, stick with us, and you will not be disappointed. So, next show, we'll probably throw in some bonfire stories. Those are always great. Probably throw in some more drunken stories, and we'll probably talk about some more shit that's just off the wall. So, like I said, keep checking back. Subscribe to the YouTube page so you know when we do post another video or we are going to go up live. And I'll put as many things on the Facebook as possible, and I'll put as many things up and messages up on the YouTube page as possible to let you know that, hey, we are going to be coming up with one. But just expect about 8 o'clock every night we're going to be on. So check then. And we will see you next show.
Yep. And Livingston signing off. See y'all later.
Yeah, Just Beard signing off. Stay frosty and drink a cold one on us. We'll talk to you guys
later. Stay classy, San Diego.
Stay classy, Washington.